In today's video,
Yes.
hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am April Shamara. Today I'm just doing a little cleaning around the kitchen and making a quick meal. But while I'm doing that, I wanted to have a real conversation with you all. Life has a way of changing when you least expect it. And right now I'm standing at the beginning of another new chapter. By July 31st, I have to be out of my apartment. If I'm being honest, I don't know exactly what to expect. I have no idea what's coming next. I don't know if I'll be staying here in Florida or if I'll be moving back to Virginia. At this moment, I don't have all the answers, and that's extremely uncomfortable for me. But what's interesting is that this isn't a decision that just came out of nowhere. Since I moved back to Florida in 2020, I have been yearning to move back to Virginia. It feels like every time I start making a plan to leave, life gives me a reason to stay. In 2021, I started college. I told myself it made more sense to stay because I could take advantage of the in-state tuition. And of course, I wanted to finish what I started. In 2022, I moved to West Palm Beach because I truly believed I was getting closer to another dream. My goal is to have bone-lengthening surgery at the Paley Institute, and it was something I had prayed for years. But reality set in. The surgery cost between 100 and 200 grand, and that simply wasn't possible for me financially. Then 2023 happened. My world was turned upside down forever. My eldest son, Kamaje, lost his life because of a careless driver. Losing a child changes you in ways you can't fully explain. It changes how you see time, how you see tomorrow, and what really matters. In 2024, my life shifted again. I made a decision that, looking back, I wish I had handled differently. I can't change it, but I can learn from it. That decision carried into 2025, and in many ways kept me here longer than I had planned. Now here we are in 2026. For the first time in a long time, moving isn't just something I've been talking about. It's something I have to figure out. I've always been someone who likes to have a plan. I like knowing what's next. I like knowing what I'm working towards, but life doesn't always give us that luxury. Sometimes you're forced to move before you can clearly see where you're going. And as scary as that sounds, I'm trying to look at it differently. I'm trying to see this as an opportunity instead of just another obstacle. And one thing I've learned over the past 6 years is that I've survived every season I thought would break me. There were moments when I honestly didn't know how I was going to make it through, but somehow I did. Not because it was easy, but because I kept pushing. I kept putting one foot in front of the other. And sometimes survival doesn't look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like simply washing dishes, wiping down the counters, cooking a meal, doing little things that remind you life keeps moving, even when your mind is full of uncertainty. Now, I've realized that healing doesn't always happen during the big moments. Sometimes it happens while you're cleaning your kitchen or standing over a stove making an inexpensive meal. Those quiet moments have become a place where I process my thoughts and remind myself that I don't have to have everything figured out today. I've also been thinking a lot about what home really means. For a very long time, I thought home was a place. Now I'm starting to realize that home is something that you create. It is peace. It's safety. And I'm not at peace here. I don't feel safe here. So whether I stay in Florida or move back to Virginia, that's what I'm looking for. Not perfection, not a picture perfect life, just peace and safety. I've also had to stop comparing my life to everyone else's. It's easy to scroll through social media and watch people buy homes, get married, take vacations, and celebrate milestones while you're wondering what your next month is going to look like. But as we know, life doesn't move at the same pace as everyone else. I'm still making progress. I finished college. I'm building this YouTube channel one video at a time. I'm continuing to work towards my dream of having bone-lengthening surgery, starting a nonprofit, and I'm still choosing to believe that my story isn't over. So if these last 6 years have taught me anything, it's that life can change in an instant. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can choose how we respond. So that's what I'm doing. I'm choosing to move forward, one step at a time. If you've ever had to start over or make a decision without knowing exactly how it would turn out, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And to everyone who has subscribed to the channel, thank you. We just reached 50 subscribers, and while that may seem like a small number to some people, every single one of you choose to be here. That means more to me than you know. So I'd like to thank you for spending part of your day with me, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, y'all, so this is my quick meal. I'm gonna let some of this ranch get in my spaghetti. It's good. If you haven't tried it, go ahead and try it. It's actually pretty good. Leave just a little bit off to the side so I can dip this chicken strip in there. This is dinner on a budget.